Greece stands on the precipice of exiting the euro despite months of negotiations over a bailout program to manage its debt crisis. On Tuesday, it became the first developed country to default on a payment to the International Monetary Fund. And now it faces a referendum, called by the ruling Syriza party, on whether it should accept the conditions placed on it as part of the bailout program. So how did Greece get here? Greek voters hand power to the radical leftist party Syriza after mainstream parties suffer a heavy defeat in national elections. The new Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras vows to end austerity measures tied to the country's bailout.
Our common future in Europe is not the future of austerity. It's the future of democracy, solidarity and cooperation.
Mr. Tsipras and his government are immediately up against it. Greece's $270 billion program is set to expire at the end of February. After weeks of testy negotiations, Greece and its Eurozone creditors reach a deal to extend its bailout until the end of June.
As of today, we're beginning to be co-authors of our destiny, co-authors of the reforms that we want to implement, which we are going to dictate, which we will discuss with our partners.
But Greece has to put together a list of economic reforms for review by its international creditors, and tensions rise. The reforms go against the anti-austerity mandate on which Syriza was voted into power. Upon implementation, Athens will receive an $8 billion slice of a $270 billion bailout that has kept Greece afloat for almost 5 years. Talks go on for weeks. But Greece and its creditors make little headway.
We will compromise, and we will compromise in order to come to a speedy agreement. But we're not going to end up being compromised.
Both sides remain far apart on many key issues, like Greece's pension system. Creditors insist on cuts, something Tsipras has vowed against.
Don't worry about it.
How many days to make an agreement?
We have already paid 7.5 billion.
Over the next 3 months, Greece makes 3 payments to the IMF. But as the June 5th deadline for the next payment approaches, Greece warns it is running out of money. Greek authorities say they will bundle the country's 4 June payments into a single one with the June 30th deadline. Eurozone leaders lose patience with Greece.
I'm going to bed.
The key emergency, in my view, is to restore a dialogue with adults in the room.
Greece's government pitched a last-ditch package of proposals to its creditors, but negotiations break down. Greece shuts down its banking system, capital controls are imposed to prevent money leaving the country, and Athens fails to make the loan repayment due to the IMF on June 30th. Tsipras advises the country to vote no, and hinted he may step down if Greece votes yes.
Τόσο μεγαλύτερες θα είναι και οι δυνατότητες μιας ουσιαστικής επανέναρξης των διαπραγματεύσεων, ώστε να μπουν σε μια τροχιά βιωσιμότητας και λογικής.
A last-ditch proposal from the Greek government is dismissed by European officials as insufficient to revive negotiations, and they say that no further bailout talks will take place until after Sunday's referendum.